It was almost midnight when Chika realized she had missed the last regular bus home. The street was empty except for one dim streetlight flickering above the lonely bus stop. The air was cold, the kind that made her hug her sweater tighter. She sat down on the wooden bench, scrolling through her phone to distract herself. For a while there was silence, until she felt that strange sensation that she was being watched. Lifting her eyes, she noticed a man standing across the road. He didn't move, he didn't fidget. He just stood there, his face hidden in the shadows. At first, Chika thought nothing of it. Maybe he was waiting for someone too. But then when she looked up again, the man wasn't at the same spot anymore. He was closer, standing near the corner shop now. Her heartbeat quickened. She looked back at her phone, pretending not to notice. A few minutes passed. She dared to glance up again. This time, he was under the lamppost. His head tilted slightly, as though watching only her. Chika swallowed hard. She typed a message to her friend. "There's a man following me." But just before she pressed send, a new notification flashed across her screen. A text message from an unknown number. It read, "Don't look behind you." Her hands trembled. The message couldn't be from him. Could it? She slowly turned her eyes toward the glass advertisement board at the bus stop. In the reflection, she saw him. The man was no longer across the street. He was standing right behind her. Chika gasped and spun around, only to find nothing. The street was empty again. Her mind raced. Was she imagining things? Just then, headlights appeared in the distance. A bus. Relief flooded through her. She waved frantically and the bus hissed to a stop in front of her. Without hesitation, she ran inside and tapped her card, grateful to see the doors close behind her. But as she walked down the aisle, her blood ran cold. The bus was completely empty. Every seat was vacant, except for one. At the very back, sitting perfectly still, was the same man. Chika's legs felt like stone. She turned to call the driver, but strangely, he never looked back. He just kept driving. The bus moved faster and faster, speeding past familiar stops, never slowing down. She stumbled toward the front, desperation in her voice. "Excuse me, sir," she cried. "I need to get off here." But there was no response. She tried again, louder. "Please stop the bus." Still nothing. The silence within the bus felt suffocating. Behind her, the sound of footsteps echoed. Slow, heavy. The man was walking toward her. Chika banged on the glass partition. "Let me out, please!" She screamed, panic rising in her throat. But the bus didn't stop. The city lights faded behind them, the road ahead swallowed by darkness. Finally, she turned around. The man was only a few seats away now, his smile wider, his eyes unblinking. Then he spoke for the first time. His voice was low, almost a whisper. "I told you not to look behind you." As fear consumed her, Chika's heart raced. Before she could react, the bus plunged into the night. The world outside turned into a whirlwind of darkness and shadows swallowing them whole. Chika felt her stomach drop as the bus accelerated into the unknown, and in that moment, she realized they were never seen again. The bus continued forward, swallowed by the depths of night, no signs of life or sound except for the low hum of the engine. Chika's breaths quickened, and she knew deep down that they had crossed a threshold into something far more sinister than she could have ever imagined. Panic surged through Chika as she peered out the foggy window, desperate for any sign of civilization. Shadows danced outside, twisting and turning as if they were alive, closing in around them. Then, in an instant, a flash of lightning broke the darkness, revealing eerie figures standing among the trees. Chika gasped, heart racing, realizing she wasn't alone. Not anymore. The bus suddenly screeched to a halt, throwing Chika forward against her seat. The whispers grew louder, wrapping around her like a chilling embrace, and she knew that the darkness had come for them.